What's up, fellas? So I had a patron supporter that wanted to know if I was to go purple pill, what are some boundaries that I would set for the relationship? Okay. And it was funny because we just had a guy that called into the live stream and he wanted to know, what the issue between, insecurities and all this, that, and other. Guys, the difference between showing insecurities and disrespect and stuff like that, it's a matter of you just setting boundaries from the get-go. If you get into a relationship and you hadn't set the boundaries for any of this that I'm about to say, and you get 3, 4, 5, 6 months into the relationship, and then you want to bring it up, see, now it's insecurities. You see what I'm saying? It's very important that you guys lay out the framework from the beginning, what's acceptable and what you expect from the woman, from both of y'all, okay, in the relationship. So that's the difference between an insecurity and respect. That's a little reverse psychology. Okay. That's a little, if you don't say anything at the beginning, 6 months in, it's an insecurity. If you said it from the get-go, it's about respect. Okay. Women are big at, gaslighting you on your insecurities. You can come in the house, catch a dude dick in her mouth, and you showing insecurities. Bitch, there's a fucking dick in your fucking mouth. Yeah, but you showing insecurities. Okay, y'all guys need to understand that's how the difference between showing insecurities. A woman would gaslight you, and then when you do see some fuckery going on, you can't say nothing because now you're afraid of showing insecurities. You see what I'm saying? So to keep her from gaslighting you, no. I'ma gaslight you. That's how you handle it. Okay, especially this first one I'm finna talk about. All right, the first one is no male friends that I don't know of. Okay. Basically meaning if they're not gay, okay, or 300 pounds, they're not acceptable. And I'm going to lay that out at the beginning. And for all you guys that say, well, I had girls, those girls basically told me that the girls I was in the friend zone with, they basically told me, well, one did, the other one didn't, but one did, that we was going to have to limit contact a little bit because she got exclusive with this guy. And I respected that. Do y'all guys get what I'm saying? And so the point being is that when you get in a relationship, it's a compromise. You got to give up some shit. And one thing you're going to give up is them male friends. All them orbiters, ain't nobody finna orbit shit when I'm in a relationship. They can see you in passing. They see, hey, all this chit-chatting because I'm a man. And I know what they want. And you ain't finna be around here and be no platonic friend with me, motherfucker. All right, you ain't finna just sit here and play the friend role. I know what you got on your mind. I'm a man. I know. So no friend. If you're 350 pounds, hey, it's okay. Nobody wants your big fat ass, right? Nobody wants you, right? If you're gay, obviously that's cool. But you think you finna bring your ass in the house looking like Leonardo DiCaprio, you got another fucking thing coming, okay? And that's the issue with that, guys. So understand that, hey, if I was to go purple pill right now, you're going to give up them goddamn friends. All right, they're going to have a weight requirement. 350 and better, hey, I ain't worried about them. They gay, hey, no problem. Motherfucker come in the house looking like Shannon Tatum, oh no, that ain't going to work. No, we ain't going to go that route. No, he got to go. Okay, so that's the thing with that. A woman got to understand, you can be friends with them in passing. And for all you guys wondering what that mean is, if you cool with somebody at job, that's fine. You speak to him, talk to him. He don't need to be calling your phone. That's what I'm saying, guys. Okay. As far as if you guys say, well, what if she was friend with the dude before she met me, this, that, and other? Like I said, if you want to call once a year or something, wish you on your birthday or something, that's cool. That's cool. And some of you guys might think that I'm going too far with this. To me, I'm not finna have no female friends. I have them in passing. Do any of y'all guys know what that mean in passing? Passing means that they friends from a distance. That don't mean they calling my phone. Maybe they call my phone once or twice a year, my birthday, or say something happened to in their family or something like that. But I'm not finna chit chat back and forth with a female, you know what I'm saying, every week or every 2 weeks on the phone, and I got a girl now. It just don't, that's some shit you give up. When I was in relationships and I had homegirls and stuff, we talked maybe 2 times a year on the phone just to catch up on old times, happy birthday or some shit like that. But we weren't corresponding every other day or even every other week or even every other month. It would be, 6 months. Oh, what's up, girl? Hey, how your mama doing? How your family doing? Some shit like that. That's cool. But y'all ain't finna be all this buddy. Hell no, I'm going out with my homeboy and we're gonna go to Applebee's and just kick the shit. Oh no, You setting that boundary from the get-go. If you don't, and you try to set that boundary 3 months in, you showing insecurities. Okay? Set it from the get-go. In other words, and for all y'all got wondering, well, when the bitch start talking about something, where's this going? And when she's okay, and you make up your mind, we ready for a relationship, you sitting down right now, this what's finna go down right now. Just like when you go to a job and they do the hiring and they handle you the shit the rules they expect you to follow by, they don't just let your ass come on in there and start working and do whatever the hell you want to. They give you some rules. This is what you're gonna be. You got this many days you can miss. You got this many days you can be late. This is how much we're gonna pay on your insurance, blah, 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 blah. That's the same way it is. When you dating, you can have as many friends as you want to. I don't give a fuck if you got 100 male friends. When we become exclusive in a relationship, they ass got to go. If you're not willing to give up that, you can't be my girl. You can keep your friends and we can keep fucking. But if you want me to be exclusive, they got to fucking go. Okay? Same like when you go get a job. If you want to smoke weed, smoke weed. You can't work here because we drug test. That's our requirement. Now, we're not making you stop smoking weed. But if you want to work here, that's part of the requirement. As a man, if you're going to date AMS, part of the requirement is no male friends. Easy, no fucking problem. That's the way it go. That's my requirement. Call it insecurity or whatever, that's my standard. Next, and this gonna be for if you have a live-in girlfriend, we both would have to have a curfew. Yeah, you ain't finna trot your ass up in here at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. We ain't going there. All right, we're gonna have a curfew unless it's a homegirl birthday or something like that. Or, special occasion, somebody's getting married or some bullshit like that. I can dig with that. That's fine. But on the weekend, listen, you're in a relationship now. All right. And it's going to be more, like I said, for a live-in girlfriend, obviously. We're in a relationship now. You give up some shit. Do y'all guys understand that? You give up some shit. You lose some rights. That's the way it goes. You give up, you're going to lose some. It ain't in a negotiation or some shit like that. You're going to give up some. You're going to lose some. All right, y'all guys see how they negotiating for the stimulus and shit like that? The way you got to give up something. And that's part of it. You want a relationship? You still been talking about where this going and this, that, and that. And I finally said, fine, let's do it. You're going to give up some shit. All right, if you want to keep all your freedoms, stay dating. If you want to become exclusive and you want me to be exclusive and you want this to be your dick, guess what? You got to give up some shit. Okay, and part of it is, especially if we living together, you're gonna have a curfew, both of us. Okay, y'all can sit around and decide what's the good curfew. I guess it depends. Maybe if y'all guys live together, maybe 10 or something like that. I don't know. Y'all have to sit down and figure out how y'all schedules is. For you, it might be 12. I don't know, but you sit down and a curfew would have to be mandatory for me. You be coming your ass in at 3 o'clock in the morning on a fucking Wednesday night. You crazy as hell. All right. Next, returning my calls or texts in a timely fashion. When you dating, hey, you could turn. If I text you at 12 noon, hey, how your day going? And you text me back at 7 when you get off work, no fucking big deal. Hey, all I need you to do is show up on a date and make yourself available. I never judge a woman about how fast she texts me back or none of that bullshit because I know women play the game too, right? Only thing I concern myself with is if I ask you out, you make time in your schedule. That's what I judge. When we're in a relationship, all that bullshit go out the window. I need my texts and call returned in a timely fashion. 3 hours is the max, and I'm gonna go for that if you at work, right? 3-4 hours because you at work because maybe you can't get to your phone while you at work. After work, if you got off work at 4 o'clock and I text you at 6, returning my text at 7:30, 8 o'clock is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. If we're in a relationship, now dating, fine. When we get in a relationship, I need that return in a timely fashion out of respect. No more of this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I'm not yours yet. So you're not obligated to do anything, right? In a relationship, I'm a priority now. Before I wasn't a priority. Maybe you was on another date with another dude. Maybe you was just doing some homework and you say, once we become in a relationship, I'm become a priority now. You want a relationship with me, right? Well, guess what? I'm a priority now. I am priority. That means that none of this looking at the phone, oh, I just return John call. No, no, no. No, within a timely fashion. I would say within an hour, to be quite honest with you. I think it's fair. Everybody got their phone glued to them 24/7. I'm busier than every fucking body, and I can return people texts in a timely fashion. All right, you can get away with that. I don't expect to be a priority if I'm not your man. Once I become your man, I am the priority. All right. Next, you have to answer the phone around me. If your phone ringing and shit, ain't no more, oh, that's my mama, I'll get back to her. No, 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 no. Hi, mom. No, no, you can call her back. No, no, no. You ain't, oh, you ain't gotta call her back, because you gonna answer it. No more of this, that's my mom, this, no, 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 no. Hi, mom. And I'm listening. I know how mom sound too. You goddamn right. Put on speakerphone. I'm joking. Now you ain't got to put on speakerphone. I'm just joking. But y'all guys get what I fucking mean. Ain't no more of that. Oh, that's Sandra. I call her back. She don't want that. Oh yes, she do. She called you. She wants something, and we about to find out what she want. Oh yeah, we need to see what Sandra want. Sandra might be stuck on the side of the road somewhere, and we need to find out if she needs some fucking help. Yeah, answer that goddamn phone. Yeah, and women slick, they sit around, put Sandra and goddamn really be Tommy. They have all these little codes in their phone, or Mama 2. No, motherfucking be Tyrone, Dirty Dick Rodney. No, no, no. Let's answer that phone. All right? And I know what cold talk sound like. Oh, hey, I know what all that shit sound like. Let me speak to my mother-in-law. God damn it. There you go. So make sure we're going to answer phones around each other. None of that. Oh, that's just my children. Who the fuck don't answer the phone of their goddamn kids when they call? What if one of your kids having a goddamn stroke? We need to check on that. Okay, guys? So make sure if you're in a relationship, she is obligated to answer the phone. Y'all dating? No, she's not. I know I had a guy I did a Skype session with, and he found out his girl was fucking another dude before they came exclusive. Man, what the hell you think exclusive means? If you're not exclusive, she can fuck the whole football team. That ain't none of your goddamn business. I don't even worry about what any girl I'm dating doing. Until you become exclusive, she can suck a different dick every fucking night, and then you can say, when you become exclusive, then we got an issue. That's the same way I feel about this, guys. If we just dating, we not exclusive, she not, you don't gotta answer shit. You can have 10 guys calling you. You can do all that. Come exclusive, you gonna answer that goddamn phone. I need to hear my goddamn mother-in-law. Hey, mother-in-law, how you doing? Shit. You don't answer that goddamn phone. And for all you guys saying what I'm saying, if she's not willing to do none of these are all deal breakers for me. If I'm laying down, if me and my girl sit down, we talking about what we expect out of each other in a relationship and shit like this, these are deal breakers. If you can't agree to none of these, or this an issue to what my rules are, then it's deal breakers. It's off. And I know you're not finna not answer your phone, sneaky bitch. Okay. Number 5, guys, rambling through my things. I actually caught a girl in New York rambling through y'all guys wonder how I caught her. Well, see, what happened was we was talking, and we was talking about me making the videos, and I was just telling her that I don't really write them down. I really just do them off my dome. And that's at the beginning of my videos when I first started YouTube. I didn't really write shit down. I took basic little notes, and she said something. She said, well, you do write down notes, don't you? On note cards. I hadn't told her that, right? And she slipped up and said it. All right. I didn't say anything, but she didn't know it. But I said, I think this damn girl went rambling through my goddamn drawer. I ain't had no proof. But I said, how the hell did she know that? And for all y'all guys wondering how she would ramble, my training sessions were early in New York, right? So I used to get up at 4:30 in the morning to go train my first client at 6. So I would leave the house like 5:15 to be at the gym to train my first client at 6 a.m. And so she would be there, and she had to leave after me and stuff. She was a teacher, right? And so she would leave after me. So I used to leave her in there because it's too early to just, caught her rambling in my shit. All right, coming out the shower. And I left the shower on. I had been trying to catch her took me a couple of weeks, but I had been trying to catch her because I said, I think this motherfucker rambling through my damn drawer. And I already know women will ramble. I remember the first time I left her in my house, I sent her a text on my way to the train. Don't be rambling through my shit. And I sent her the middle finger emoji, and she sent me back LOL. All right, because I know women will ramble. I already know how they are. And the thing is, I never ramble through no girl stuff. I done dated girls who had to go to work and stuff like this. I never ramble through nobody's stuff. But anyway, called her coming out the shower, left the shower on, and came into the bedroom and tried to act like I forgot my underwear. And her ass in the drawer caught a red hand, and she saw me and tried to act like she's stretching. That's it, El Finito. I didn't do it right then. I said, you know, I played it off right then because I ain't want no altercation and shit like this. I know how women are. I already had in my head. I said, when she leave here this time, I never talk to her again. So I know how women is. I didn't confront her about it. I said, what you doing? She said, act like she was scratching. I said, you know what? I don't want to cause no altercation, no nothing like that. I said, girl, get out my goddamn drawer. Laughed it off. I already knew that when she left, I was never going to talk to her again. I just didn't want to cause no altercation because I know how women play the victim. Okay, guys. So that was a deal breaker for me. If I catch you rambling, that means that I can't trust you. Okay, guys. And this is obviously going to be if y'all don't live together. All right. Obviously, she's not rambling if y'all live together. I guess theoretically you could still ramble if y'all live together, right? Because y'all have y'all own little sections like this, your dresser or whatever. But catching a girl rambling and shit, no, that was it. And we were just dating. But regardless, that's a deal breaker for me. Rambling through my shit. I don't play that. All right. No putting your hands on me or getting in my face like you want to fight. All right. Anything that's going to put me in jeopardy or losing my freedom, I'm not going to tolerate it. So any woman that jumps in my face or do anything like that, I'm out. I'm not anything. You ain't even got to put your hands on me. Like if you get like in my face, like you trying to provoke me, I know in the future you gonna probably put me in a position where I have to defend myself and get myself in trouble. That's out. So any of you guys, like I try to tell you guys, leave long before it get to that point, right? But sometimes you can't read it. Sometimes what can happen is you check a woman, right? You catch her doing wrong, and she'll try to. So in other words, let's hypothetically say you just for whatever reason, say you and your girl don't use condoms. And y'all been together a year and you catch condoms in her purse, right? And you flat out call her. What a woman would typically do is then try to switch it around. And now she's the victim. And now she's up in your face. She's trying to change it. Oh, you do bop, bop, bop. And so what she'll do is get defensive. And now she get jump all in your face and stuff like that because you caught her doing something wrong. Y'all guys got to understand women they manipulative like that. They can change the whole scenario to where you're wrong. And that's why I was talking about in that Jada Pinkett and Will Smith shit. And if you watch that interview, it clearly shows that Jada Pinkett changed the whole narrative. I wasn't happy. I'm the victim. Women do that. When you catch them blatantly, that's what they do. They change the whole thing. They're the victim. You're the bad person. Okay, so and what she'll do is she could jump all in your face, accusing you with some shit you did 7 months ago. Well, blah, blah, blah. And I don't tolerate that. Anything that could lead to a physical altercation or make me feel threatened, that's it. All right. Found out you told your family my personal business. Yeah, you know, John, he got to lose one of his testicles. Yes, his sperm count low. You know, John, they cut back on his hours at work. He only getting 20 hours on the job. And for all you guys wondering, well, how the hell you would know? People will always slip up and fuck up and say something. People always, John, keep your head up on the job. People always. That's why it doesn't pay to lie because people. If you're gonna always slip up and say some shit, always gonna say, I done told lies in the past about dumb shit and always slipped up and said shit. That's why I learned, man, just tell the truth because you're gonna always. So if you tell a family member something like this, if you tell your mama John got his hours cut, or John got to get one of his testicles cut off, or John got a low sperm count, you best believe 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, mama gonna slip up and say something one day. John, did you ever get your hours back at the job? Oops. Y'all remember the Nutty Professor 2? When the mama slipped up and said something about his he couldn't get his thing up hard and slipped out, and then they looking like, oh, you see what I'm saying? People always gonna slip and say something. So if I find out that you done told your family or friends my personal business, we can't. That's something that's supposed to be sacred. If I wanted them to know, I'll tell them. If I haven't told them, that means that it's supposed to be between us. If you run out telling that stuff, you might get away with it for a long time, but eventually somebody gonna slip up and say something. I can promise you that. That's just the way it works. Next, find out you tell your friends and family our business. Everything that goes on in the relationship. If you one of those, I can't tolerate that. Every time we have a disagreement or anything that goes on, you got to go confer with them, this, that, and other, and play the victim. For all you guys that's wondering why you not liked by your girl's mama or friends and stuff, it's because of her. She goes back and she tells them everything. She plays the victim. You're the bad guy. You never give her what you want, what she wants. You're selfish. And that's why they fucking hate your fucking guts. They don't just hate you because you're a man and you got testicle between your legs. They hate you because she runs back and she tells them everything that goes on. She's the victim and you're the selfish pig that don't treat her right and don't value her opinion. And that's why you feel this tension and stuff when they come around. That's where it comes from. She's painted you out to be the bad guy. If I get a hint that a girl is running back telling our business what's going on, you know, we're not having sex. I mean, women are just going to tell the most personal thing that goes on. They'll tell them how big you is, if you shave down there, how fast you come, is you good in bed, every fucking thing. He don't eat me, like shit that we wouldn't dare tell another guy, right? I would never tell a guy, man, you know, she don't get that mush down there. Man, you know what? She don't really know how to suck a dick real good. Did I tell you she don't swallow, man? We don't do good shit. Women tell every fucking thing. Girl, you ate me out. Of course, we'll tell if we just some slut that we met at the club. I'm not finna tell you what's going on between me and my goddamn living girlfriend. Shit. Yeah, I tell you what, play for play. I won't, now I'm old, 40, but yeah, when I was 20, 21 years old, yeah, I tell my homeboy about the little trick I met at the club and she sucked me and swallowed me. Yeah, I'm not finna tell you now I'm with this girl, I'm living with her. Hell no. That's none of your business. I wouldn't even tell you now, me being older, what I did with the little slut at the club. I'm old and mature. I'm just talking about when I was 20 and 21, probably even younger than that, 18, 19, 20, shit like that. Yeah, I tell you then. Immature. But women be 50, 60 years old. I tell their friends and mama everything that go on in their bedroom. Everything, how the finances is. If you give her what she want, if you mean, if you fart around her, if you cook, if you wash dishes, if you got shit stains in your drawers, they just every fucking thing. I am not going to deal with that. I'm not going to deal with that bullshit there. For all you guys wondering, AMS, how the fuck you know that? Goddamn, I had homegirls I tell y'all guys about, and they told me what was going on in they shit. And I'm a dude. Told me. That's why I'm like, God damn. And understand, I wasn't even talking to them like that at the time. Like when they was in relationships, we didn't even talk like that. Talk like maybe once, twice a year when they was in a serious relationships, right? And even then they be spilling their guts on what's going on in the relationship. I'm like, God damn, the shit they was telling me, I was like, I would never tell one of my homeboys some shit about this, about a girl I'm in a relationship with. One of my homeboys, my dick so little, and he takes shits with the door open. We fuss. I tell him to close the door, and he leave the door open while he taking shits. I'm like, y'all guys probably laughing right now. Girl told me this shit. Told me the dude she lived with, her living boyfriend, take shits with the door open. So if she told me, you don't think she told her mama and sister? Something as personal as how the dude takes shits. You find a need to explain that to me. That's personal. Dick so little. Like, I'm just like, man. So if y'all guys wonder how I know this shit, that girls tell me. All right. Next, if I catch you doing something sneaky. Now, I had a live-in girlfriend, the one I was with, had a long-term relationship with. I can't even remember what the scenario was, but I had to get some out of her trunk. And I remember her kept on telling me something, well, you can get it later. You can get it later. I'm like, no, I'm going to get it there. I don't even remember what the fuck I had to get out of her trunk. I don't know if it was a tie. I can't remember that. But I said, you can get it later, get it later. I'm like, no, I'm going to get it now. Why it's on my mind? Go out there. She got clothes. She been shopping. And the reason why she wanted me to get late, she's sneaking clothes in the damn house. Now, it's her money. Do what the hell you want to do. It's sneaky. You see what I'm saying? And if y'all guys wondering why would she do that, it's because if I ever bought myself something, right, she would make an issue out of it. Oh, you know, you ain't buy me nothing, da 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 da. She out there, she buying all type of shit in the trunk where she got clothes, she don't went shopping. She gonna sneak them in, I guess, when I leave and go somewhere, and she gonna sneak them in. Do y'all guys, now that wasn't a deal breaker at the time, it would be a deal breaker now. I'm just not gonna tolerate that because now I'm older and I'm wiser to know that if you're sneaking that, then what else you're sneaking? You see what I'm saying? So that's the issue with that. It makes me look back now and say, what else the hell was this motherfucker sneaking? It's no telling, right? So that's the issue with that, guys. I won't tolerate none that's sneaky. That's sneaky. I don't like that. That means I can't trust you. All right, last, guys, I catch you in a lie about your whereabouts. So the trust is gone, guys. All right, and then it makes me think like, as me being a red pill guy going to a purple pill guy and fooling around and sleeping with women that was in relationships and getting sucked off and stuff with girls who had live-in boyfriends and stuff like that, I immediately would say you probably was doing something that you weren't supposed to be doing. That's just me personally. Okay, so if I catch you in a lie about your whereabouts, and all y'all guys wonder how you gonna catch somebody in a lie about their whereabouts, guys, lies are hard to remember. Lies are hard to remember. If you tell a girl you drive a Mercedes, right, and then she turn around and say, if she turn around 2 weeks later and say for whatever reason you said my Mercedes in the shop or whatever, you turn around next week, whatever, all of a sudden you'll have a goddamn BMW, and you won't even remember you told the girl you had a Benz. So a girl like this right here, somebody will tell you, yeah, me and Sandra, we was going to the happy hour with such and such, right? She'll turn around and she'll then tell you, she'll been forgot she told you Sandra, and then tell you, well, me and Tina was at the happy hour. See, people, you're gonna forget little bullshit. You might forget, you might remember 99.9% of them. All it takes is that one. And that's the issue. That's all it takes. You'll slip up one day. When you go to lying about stuff like that, I guarantee you're gonna slip up. I've slipped up in the past when I used to do stuff like that. That's why I tell y'all guys don't lie about bullshit. I tell my guys on here, if you're a 25-year-old virgin, yeah, lie to create value. But if you lie about anything else, you ain't gonna be able to remember it. If you tell a girl you a big time lawyer or whatever at a law firm trying to boost up your financial status, and then she asks you next week how the day went, you're gonna be talking about something, yeah, I had a surgery this morning. You're gonna be forgot you told the girl you was a goddamn lawyer last week. Now surgery? You don't forgot you told the girl you was a goddamn lawyer. Now you're a doctor. You can't remember that bullshit. You might remember 99 out of 100. All it takes is that one time. You see what I'm saying, guys? So if I catch a girl lying about her whereabouts, I can't trust you. Once the trust is gone, I'm not finna spend all my time chasing behind you, wondering where you at. I'm just not finna do it. It's not worth it to me. Once I catch you, I know that you up to no good, and I don't got time for it. Okay, guys, especially being a red pill man, I already know how it goes. You probably lying about other shit. You probably was doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. I'm not finna start now chasing behind you, checking your phone. I ain't got time for that bullshit. The trust is gone. All right, guys. Of course, all this shit I said only applies if we exclusive. If you dating, none of this bullshit matters. Staying with the family and friends and my personal business, if a girl I'm not exclusive with, I'm not telling you my personal business like that. I'm just not. Tell you a little bullshit, the Lakers won. Yeah, I tell you that. I'm not getting into my personal business. If exclusive girlfriend and stuff like that, somebody you got more trust with, then yeah. Somebody that I'm just casually dating, no, I'm not telling you I'm losing one testicle or my job cut back hours. That ain't none of your goddamn business. Why would I tell you my job cutting back hours when I know your hypergamous ass probably just gonna dip in the fucking way? All right, guys. So these are the things will be deal breakers for me in a relationship. Set the boundaries at the beginning. That way you can't say these are insecurities later. If you don't, and you try to do any of this shit 6 months in, you're going to be showing insecurities. You got to lay it from the get-go. This is what I expect, and this is about respect. This ain't about control. Ain't nothing I said on here about control. Everything I said on here is about respect, and it goes for me also. So if I'm in a relationship, this just don't fly to you and I do what the hell I want to do and come in at 4 a.m. and I got female friends out the ass. Everything on here applies to me also. All right, guys, I'll get back with you guys later.